Welcome guys to another builds video. Today we're going to be covering Frost Prime and two of the builds that I use for Frost. Now the first I have is the support build and the second build I have is the all-round build. So we're first going to show you the support build, which I have at the moment for the aura. I have corrosive projection, but with the polarity it allows me to swap between the energy siphon and the shield one. Now for the main build we have Prime Flow to increase our energy, Chilling Globe, which is one of the augment mods for Frost, which comes in with the support class. It has a 50% chance to freeze the enemies that enter the Chilling Globe completely solid. And then we've got Fleeting Expertise to increase my efficiency. And then we have Overextended to increase the range, which is what this build is about. And then we have the Ice Wave Impedance. It leaves a frozen trail on the ground that hinders enemies' movements for 12 seconds. Now, at 12 seconds, I think is reduced slightly by your duration, because it doesn't seem to last 12 seconds for me. And then we have Stretch, which increases our energy, and then we have Vitality and Redirection, just to give me a little bit of extra cover in the shields and health department. Now we will go into a mission, we'll go into the simulation. I will spawn the max amount of enemies and I'll show you the different ways that this build can be used. Okay, so we're going to spawn in the maximum amount, 20 enemies, all at level 50. The energy on Frost is already topped up to max, so we don't need to worry about that. So first off, the range mod. Ice Wave Impedance has a massive range, slowing all those enemies down. And then we can pop the Chilling Globe, we can pop that first. Just gives you some extra cover, but because of the size of Chilling Globe, it means that enemies are able to get rid of it really quickly, which is why the Ice Wave Impedance comes in really handy. And then you can just slide in and pop Chilling Globe to clear them out or shatter them against walls. So here we go, you can see that these guys are getting frozen, and then I can hit them against walls, I can send them off the map, but you can also pick them off when they get shattered inside the ring. So you can see there, that's the Ice Wave Impedance really kicking in there. And because of the range on my Chilling Globe, I don't need to be really close to the enemies to pick them off. Now, one thing with Chilling Globe, make sure you're inside the Chilling Globe that you're trying to attack enemies from, because if you're on the outside, you won't be able to harm the enemies. So there you go guys, that is the support class for Frost Prime, and that Ancient only just barely hung on there. Now, not all maps will give you the option of being able to send enemies off the map. But what you can do is you can shatter them against walls if you're in an enclosed environment. But be careful, they do sometimes just spawn back on the map. Why some enemies spawn back and some don't, I'm not 100% sure. But there you go. That is the support build for Frost. We will move on to the all-round build that I use now. Okay guys, so this is just the all-round build that I use for Frost if I'm either running solo or I'm just running low-level missions and I don't need that high amount of support. So again, we've got corrosive projection on in the aura slot, and then we've got Prime Flow again for the energy, Fleeting Expertise for the efficiency, and Streamline again for the efficiency. Power Drift is great because it gives me that extra power strength, as well as reduces my chance of getting knocked down. And then we have Chilling Globe on again because I think it's one of the best augments that you can get for Frost. And then we have Natural Talent to increase the casting speed of my abilities. And then Redirection and Steel Fiber to give me more survivability. Okay, so we're only going to go against 9 enemies this time, just a quick run, just to show you guys the all-round build. So they're all at level 50 again. So first up, you will notice that the because we don't have the Ice Wave Impedance Augment on, it doesn't really do that much. And your bubble, smaller, it doesn't take as much damage, it doesn't break down as fast, but it means that you can go in, you can stand inside your bubble and let them come to you using your melee. You can use your primaries, secondaries, and you can hit the enemies from there. But you can also rush out and deal a lot of damage to them using that with the power strength. Don't forget, Frost does have more than 2 abilities, Ice Wave Impedance and the Chilling Globe. You can also use the 4th ability to strip armor as well as freeze them in place, which comes in really handy if you can line them up, which I missed there. So we'll line them up again, and then you can smash them against obstacles, walls, anything that gets in their way. So that is the 2 Frost Prime builds that I use. Tatty bye. Right, thank you guys very much, and as always, if you guys have found this video informative in any way, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button.